Paige Pearce just dropped some bombs on BowJunky Media podcast. And I don't get tied up in a drama of any kind, archery or otherwise. But Greg Poole clickbaited me with this one. He said, hey, Paige has some stuff to get off her chest. She called me and said, we have to do this podcast. So they did a podcast. Here's the gist. People are hating on Paige Pearce because she is awesome at archery. And just like people hate on everybody who's awesome at anything, they're dragging her down as well right now. So she has been hearing that they made this class for her. If she really wanted to be a stud, she should shoot unknown, which is what 3D archery really is. And she is ruining the women's known pro class. Nobody's going to want to shoot it because she's beating them too bad. Really just discrediting all of her success. So understandably, she's frustrated. And so she went and got some information to share for everybody. First point, they didn't make this class for her. And she proved that by saying 85% of all women shooting ASA shoot known distance. 75% of all men shooting ASA shoot known distance. This is a heartbreaker, but unknown is not the game of the future. Known yardage 100% is taken over 3D. Everybody has a rangefinder. Everybody wants to know the yardage. It's more fun for a lot of people to be able to shoot knowing their number. They're not there to judge yardage. They're there to shoot their bow. To the purists of 3D, that pisses them off. And those are the guys and girls coming at Paige and saying, well, they made this class for you because you don't know how to judge yardage and you shoot target archery, and so they had to give you something so you could compete. She says, no, they made this class because everybody's shooting known and everybody wants a chance to go pro, so they've got a class now. This ASA is a business. They're here to take care of their customers. This is why they're doing it. So point one, proven. And that was a great way. That was well said. And she had the numbers ready to go to back that up. Second thing that she mentioned was, if she was such a good shooter, she should then take her skill and step up to the unknown side. Whatever. I think this is still coming from the people that are mad that unknown's going away. But, she made the point that unknown versus known is just two different games. We're not shooting the same archery. It's awesome that we get to have both games at the same event, but it's different all the way around. No disrespect to the people that shoot unknown, because that is awesome. And I appreciate that. And so does everybody. But it's just two different things. So it's not even worth wasting your breath. And that was the point she was trying to make. She's tired of hearing it. Then she addressed the "you're going to kill the women's known pro class" statements by going, what? And this is my favorite point of the whole podcast. These are professional archers. These are not amateurs with a terrible mindset. They go and hide in other random classes to avoid competition, which does happen, by the way. Side note, I shoot pins class, which is also dying. Another side note. There's people in my class that do that to dodge competition. Matter of fact, sometimes I feel like I'm still in it for the same reason, and I hate that, and I want to go shoot open now. But anyway, that's my own personal issues. There are people that shoot unknown to avoid competition because the known classes are so competitive. That's true. She made that point. She said some amateurs, such as the ones making these statements, have a weak mind and they're going to avoid competition. These are professional archers. They do not become professional archers by worrying that they can never beat who they're shooting against. They know that they're good enough to win. She knows that they're good enough to win. I just really love the way that she addressed that. That actually fired me up, because it's easy to get into this poor me, I don't know if I'm good enough attitude. Some of us are very gifted at certain things, and that's just the way life is, and that's the way it's going to be. But if you mosey through life with this attitude that you're just not good enough to do it, and, well, I can't win because she's doing this, then yeah, you're right, actually. You're not going to be good enough because you don't think you can be, and you got a piss poor attitude. So she drilled that, drove it home, and that was my favorite part of the whole podcast. But all in all, I don't like archery drama, and I was hoping this wasn't going to be that, and it wasn't. It was actually a great conversation. She had her information from the ASA. She laid it out really well. Paige, I respect everything you're doing. You're a freaking stud, one of the best archers in the world. Ton of fun to watch. Keep doing your thing. I'm rooting for you to run 10-time shooter of the year in women's known pro. Make the haters hate, as they say. Good luck.